I guess like the biggest surprise or anything is just that I made it out. It took everything away from me. My name's Alyssa Lopez, and I am a music producer and DJ here in Albuquerque.
And from what ages were you incarcerated?
15 to like 17, like right before I turned 18, basically. Some of the guards would get like power trips no matter what. And it doesn't matter how old you are. You would think like me being younger, you'd be easier on me, but it's definitely not. And I just know that there's probably more people out there that have probably experienced way more worse things. There's a lot of things I've heard, but yeah, there's definitely some crooked things in there. I was always told you're just going to come back, because so many times I would get out and go back in and get out and go back in, that I think people kind of just gave up hope for me. We don't have like a good mental health system to like help these kids when they do get out and help them be okay with themselves, because I even still struggle with finding anything to help with my mental health here. I've been diagnosed with anxiety and depression and PTSD, and I kind of just like have moments where I'll either freak out or I'll just do things without thinking.
When kids get out, they've been isolated from all of the community on the outside, and then when they're put out, they don't have anybody to really turn to. They don't have mentors or people that they can ask help. And so it makes it really hard for them, because a lot of kids don't have their social security cards or their IDs. And so then they're not able to get jobs and financially support themselves. And that usually resorts them back to doing what they were doing in the first place, to get in trouble just to survive.
There's just like a lot of, let's just give you this program, this ankle bracelet or something, and let's get you out of our way, basically. But then they don't set you up to be prepared whenever you do get out. And I feel like with Keshet, like the communication and like how keeping that bond is what I think kept me out personally, because like it gave me somewhere to go and it gave me something to do, instead of like turning back to the streets or turning back to drugs and turning back to that life.
Hi, my name is Imani Brooks, and I am a youth leader here at Keshet Dance and Center for the Arts. The Youth Leadership Council is a youth-led collaboration of youth of color and allies who strive to elevate the voices of system-impacted youth and educate the community on how they can be proactive by doing different workshops, panels, while centering the arts in those things, just so that we can also incorporate healing components into our education. We have art classes that are taught in the detention center by our M3 program, which is mentorship plus movement equals metamorphosis. And it doesn't just have to be dance. We do highlight different forms of art, as far as poetry, writing, visual arts, all different types. And it just allows the healing component for kids to really express themselves and feel like their work is valued and that they're heard.
We need more like opportunities for kids to have that voice to speak about their experiences, and I feel like there's not enough like room at certain tables for us to have that voice.
I think the most important thing to know, for people to know about this effort, is that because a kid is in trouble doesn't mean we have to give up on them. There's opportunity for the most troubled young person to be turned around, for them to decide to turn their own life around.
Kids in general are like always going to be the future. They're always going to be the people who are going to be the ones in charge soon, and it's like we set them up for failure basically when we put them into the system. And so I think that's like one of the biggest surprises that people have, is like seeing not knowing that I came from that and that I'm here now and that I've like actually changed my life for the better.